Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today I'm going to take you on an RV tour here of this brand new 2026 Salem FSX 135ICE. This is a small couple style travel trailer coming in about 16 feet long, and this one was right around 2,689 pounds dry, so pretty lightweight. We're going to take a few minutes here. I want to walk you through the inside, the outside, look at the roof, look underneath, and really kind of show you what this RV is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the all-new 2026 Salem FSX 135ICE couple-style travel trailer here. As you seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is a front bedroom, kind of rear dinette slash bathroom area setup. This thing's small, so this will be kind of quick, but I want to kind of give you an idea on what everything's all about. So looking at the back, you're going to have a nice little decorative shelf up above your large deep tint safety glass window right there. Two-person dinette. This dinette will go down and make into a bed if you want to put it in bed mode for that one kid you might have, or maybe a little guest or something. Underneath each dinette seat, there is actually storage underneath of there. So you got to remove the cushions, and then the little piece of plywood pops up, and basically you're able to get underneath of there to stash you some goodies. Over there is going to be your propane leak detector, your electric box, and also a 12-volt powered 3.3 cubic foot ever-chill 12-volt refrigerator. There's some shelf space up above and an electric outlet back in there too. You do have a sliding door that gives you privacy for your bathroom. See how good we can make this work with the camera, because it's kind of tight in here, but you can see up here, there is a vent up here. Shower area. Shower pan is probably, I don't know, I'd say about 3 inches deep roughly. You have a foot flush toilet. And then there is on-demand water heater controls in here also. Now I did sit down in here just to kind of give it the old toilet test, and it's okay. Obviously this is a tight, small camper. So yeah, there's room enough for me to sit down there and actually use it. For you extremely tall gentlemen, it might be a little snugger for your knees. But you know, I'm roughly 5'9"-ish, and you know, I was okay sitting down in there and not really having any problems. Right here is going to be your kitchen area. Down below, there's actually a lot of storage underneath of this sink and stove area here, so I was actually kind of impressed with that. A lot of the small RVs have very limited sink and storage area underneath of there. There's a 2-burner gas stove top right there by Suburban. Undermount sink, high-rise faucet. Your controls right here for your GE air conditioner, which is also a heat pump. So you heat and AC the unit right here. Storage up above your sink area right there. Quick little look at your air conditioner there. And then you do have a decent amount of shelf space up here. Electric outlet there. But this goes all the way across the RV. So to give you a kind of a place to stash some of your clothes and your little goodies and stuff that you need. All linoleum floor in here. And then down below the bed, there's actually some more storage space right there. It's kind of nice. They're fold down doors. The window at the head of the bed over there does open. Then at the foot of the bed, there is an electric outlet over here and kind of a little shelf space area over there. And then you would have a place to put a TV. They put kind of a decorative cardboard TV thing here to just kind of get you an idea what it looks like, but that is what it is. Traditional entry door and screen door. It is a fiberglass entry door, no window built in. And then right here, it is prepped for a solar panel. If you want to do a solar panel, you can do so. You got your awning button, couple light switches, water pump, and your monitor panel for your holding tanks and your battery condition and stuff. So overall, a pretty cool, small, compact couples travel trailer here. This one came in at a little under $13,000. So if you're looking for that nice little starter camper, you know, check these out. All right, I want to run you around the outside. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the all-new 2026 Salem FSX 135ICE couple style travel trailer here. Starting here on the door side, we're going to spin our way around the RV for you. So first things up, you are going to have a white aluminum exterior with some vinyl graphics on it. This is a wood constructed RV. There is a double entrance step that folds in underneath the RV when you are ready for travel. Right down below there's going to be a gas line hookup, which you can kind of see underneath of there, so you could plug in some sort of portable grill if you wanted to. There's an electric outlet next to the entry door right there. It is a fiberglass entry door with screen door, deep tint safety glass windows, and then you have your power awning with adjustable arms and a manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. Now looking right down here below, you can see there is a heavy-duty stabilizer jack. So you got one on each side of the rear back here. Single axle unit, drum brakes, easy lube hubs, steel wheels. On the back side right here, you will have a 4-inch square tube bumper. A lot of people like to store their dump hose in there. You're going to have your spare tire mounted on the back. Detachable 30 amp power cord hooks up right there. In the top center right there, you are set up for a Furrion rear observation camera. It's a very nice camera system that would allow you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. You can kind of see there's a little bit of an arch to that roof up there for water runoff and stuff, so it's not a traditional flat roof. You are going to see in the top left corner right there prepping for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder. It's a very nice ladder system. It's an aluminum telescoping ladder system that you could telescope up, hook on, and then basically get up onto your roof to inspect your roof, your seams, and all that type of stuff. Speaking of that roof, I want to hop up here real quick and show you what the roof might look like depending on how you order yours. All right, I just wanted to hop up here real quick and kind of show you what the roof of a Salem FSX 135ICE might look like depending on how you order yours. So not a huge amount of stuff up here, but you do have a few things. You got your roof vent, couple plumbing stack vents, your GE air conditioner, and the prepping over there for a solar panel to go on the roof if you wanted to. Now, it's very important you get up here from time to time, maintain your seams and your seals around, you know, all of those items, along with where, you know, the front meets the roof and where the back wall here meets the roof, down the gutter rails, all that type of stuff, around all your running lights, you know, your camera prep. Any place they poke a hole in an RV, you need to make sure you maintain those seams and seals and everything. All right, let's head on back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, just extremely important, keep up with your roof maintenance. In the back corner right here, there is a cable inlet. So if you go to a campground that has cable, or if you do some sort of aftermarket portable satellite or something, you could try to plug in there. Right down below here, you can see there again, rear stabilizer jack, low point water drains, and the toilet dump area back here. Then just in front of your axle, you will have the gray tank dumping out over here on this side. You have your on-demand water heater located right there, your city water inlet, and your gravity fill fresh water inlet also right there. Gutter rails running down both sides with the longer 3-inch extensions to try to shoot that water away a little better. Now right here on the side of the RV is going to be some very important data stickers here. So this, for example, tells me my production date. This RV was built 1/19 of 26, model number again 135ICE. This RV has a gross weight. This is the most you're allowed to load it up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed this number. 3,865 pounds. Again, that's the gross weight, 3,865 pounds. This one right here tells me when the RV rolled off the assembly line with this setup, it was 2,689 pounds dry with an exterior length of 16 feet. Tire size, it says, is an ST 205 75 R14 D range tire with a 65 PSI cold. Now, it is extremely important that you keep up with your tire pressure when traveling with any RV. Now, you can see the front of it is very rounded, sloped back and kind of under a little bit. So it is going to be a little more aerodynamic than some of the traditional flat front RVs, as it does have a pretty drastic slope. So when that wind rolls over your tow vehicle, it should hopefully continue right on up and over the RV a lot smoother. Manual tongue jack, 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains, 7-way Bargman wiring plug, a breakaway cable. There's a 20-pound propane tank. There's also room for 1 or 2 batteries to go back here. It does not come with any batteries from the RV maker. However, when you purchase from Couch's RV Nation, it does come with 1 deep cycle interstate battery in box. If you want a second one, talk with your salesperson about maybe adding that. But wherever you buy from, make sure they do get you a battery, because you need a battery to help run some of the 12-volt items and stuff in RVs, so it doesn't make the converter work as hard. All right, guys, that was the quick tour on the new 2026 Salem FSX 135ICE, guys. Thanks a ton for taking the time to watch my RV videos. As always, you are so greatly appreciated. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe and do your wallet a huge favor and check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation, guys. They're one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. They have delivery available if you can't come pick it up. But if you got time, I would recommend going and picking it up so you can see everything in person and get your demo and all that good stuff so you truly know how to use your RV. Thanks again.